Hello everyone, welcome back. We are playing some more Hitman. This will be the feat challenges now. So this will be Crazy 8. So you want to go into the contracts and search for Crazy 8. Of course there'll be loads of Crazy 8s, so find two contracts that match together from the same person if possible, because we have to do two different contracts. So we want to start at the mountaintop. The reason because we need to have the katana. This is the easiest place to get the katana. So now we're going to head to the morgue. We need to go pick up the motorcyclist outfit. And then we need to assassinate 8 targets that are wearing a mask. So we've got to do 4 targets in this run through, then we've got to do another 4 targets in a different run through. So it can't be the same target, it's got to be 8 different people. So once you gain access to the outfit, now we can freely kill the targets that this guy has given us. So with your scramble device, go through this door, stab him, he's dead. That's 2 down already. So the next targets will be on the 2nd floor. Actually, I think this is the 1st floor. So it doesn't really matter if anyone sees us, because as soon as we kill these last 2 targets, all we're going to do is quit out. I would say stay in the game maybe a few seconds after you killed him, just to make sure it's registered. Once you're happy enough, exit to main menu and go find another contract. So go back to contracts, go to contract search, search for Crazy 8 again. And then we want to try and find the same person, but hopefully he's made a 2nd episode like he has. So the same thing before, go into the ninja outfit and bring the disposable scrambler. We won't need nothing else. Nothing else is required. So same thing before, we're going to head into the morgue once again. Make sure you bring the katana. I've got a squeaky chair.
Access.
So once we've gained access to the outfit again, we now need to go find the other targets. So once again we need to go to the 1st floor, where the Mr. Sodas is located. You'll find 2 bodyguards that need to be killed. And then we need to go to the 2nd floor. And then you'll find your last 2 targets on your left hand side. Once you killed your last and final target, wait here for a little bit longer, and then you'll get the Crazy 8 challenge.
Where is he? Where'd the little punk go?
So that's pretty straightforward. So the next thing we are going to do will be the Overkill, and I think he's dead now. So I'm going to be doing this in one run. So make sure you bring the lethal poison, the scramble device, and we need to have the fiber wire, but not on this playthrough, but this for the next one. So, start at the default location. So we are going to head into the morgue. I do try to start at the default location just so people can actually follow. There isn't an occasion that I don't start at the default, but so once we get down here, just ignore getting noticed. Go to the very bottom, go through this window here, and we're going to grab the medicine dosage remote control thing. Oh no, we're being hunted. So we're now into the morgue now. So from here we're going to work on two things. Once we're in here, we need to go activate this guy's medicine. So make sure you make a manual save because we will be reloading at some point. So once you're here, increase the medicine. Run back here. And now we're going to find the lethal vial as well. So make sure you hack this door. Once again, I forgot to grab it. Luckily, I placed it in the morgue, so it's right next to me. And then you want to poison the stem cells here. Once you poison them, make sure you bring it with you. At this point, you will hopefully see the guards walk away, and then you'll find the morgue guy next to the heart. So use your scrambling device to get through the door, take care of the guy and hide his body. Make sure you dress into his disguise, and then before we kill or destroy the heart, make sure you make a manual save because this save is where we're going to reload. So at this point we want to now destroy the heart so the target is dead. Well, he's not dead, he's still alive, but he can't get his heart, well, his new heart, so he's going to die eventually. So from here, we want to go back through the room where two of the surgeons are. Of course, I didn't want to wait, so I killed them both. At this point, I have encountered a bug, and it happens quite often. If you kill these surgeons in a set location, somehow this woman's got X-ray vision and will notice the dead bodies. But oh well. I went to the wrong machine, so make sure you poison the stem pumps. Then skip this cutscene and then he will die, and then you'll get the challenge. I think he is dead now. So hopefully you had a better playthrough of this part anyway, because mine didn't go very well. So once you've waited long enough, you should get the challenge, and then now you want to reload that challenge just before we destroyed the heart. So this time we are not going to kill the heart or destroy the heart just yet. We want to kill Mr. Sodas first. So it's pretty much, it's going to be the opposite of what we done. So I think he's dead now. First off, we need to kill him with the lethal poison first. Then go destroy the heart. So Mr. Sodas is going to die, so I'll skip the cutscene. So he will die eventually, so make sure you wait for him to die first before you destroy the heart. So once he dies, go back into where the heart is and destroy the heart. Then you'll get the feat reacted one. I think it's reacted challenge anyway. It doesn't tell you how to do it. So destroy the heart. Once this scene is finished, the challenge will pop up. Overkill.
Paging.
So we are now done. So this next playthrough will be the impossible heights. So we need to be dressed as a ninja.
Start.
So once you're dressed as a ninja, that's the only thing we need. This is a very easy thing to do. So start at the mountaintop. We don't need the katana, but bring it anyway, if you really want to. So we're just going to head down the mountain, and then once we get down to the very bottom, we want to take a sharp left and go around the building. Once we get here, you should see some guards, and before you go next to the door, so right next to the door there'll be like a ledge we can climb. You can't see it, and I believe it's only accessible to the ninja outfit. Once you've done this, you want to climb the, well, scale the wall. Then hang on this ledge. As soon as you climb to the top of this building, you'll get the challenge, Impossible Heights. So that is it for this playthrough. I didn't really search around this area much. So you need to copy my loadout. We need the lethal poison vial. We need the the disposable scrambler and the fiber wire. Making sure you will start in the surgery as well. So once again, please copy this loadout because it will be important during this playthrough, this next playthrough we're going to do. So from this starting location of the surgery, we will get a discovery challenge. That's not really important, it's very easy to get. So we're going to the second floor of the surgery. We need to head into the director's office. So that's the reason why we're going to bring the scrambler. And of course you should always bring the scrambler with you because it comes in very handy. So if you're a ninja like me and get past that bodyguard, and well done you. So the next thing we're going to do is be very impatient and to shoot these guards in the head without waiting properly. That is done. It doesn't really matter if anyone sees you as long as they don't see you straight away. So this hide the bodies just out of way of sight for now. So go into the director's office with your scrambling device, and on the table we will find the key card. That will be required for this We Meet Again. So now we're going to head to the morgue. There's nothing else I can really say until we get to the morgue. So once we get to the morgue, we will find this freezer here. We need to unlock it. And at the time I didn't realise you can actually use the scrambler. But there's the key card anyway, you know where it is. And so anyway, you'll find Mr. Smith in this freezer. If you don't know who he is, then you haven't played the other Hitmans. But anyway, once you finish the conversation, he will kindly drop a, I would say it's like another scrambler, but this one will gain you access to everything. Every door we can enter now on this playthrough. So for the Guardian Angel, we need to go back to the sleeping quarters. So we're going to grab the, I really can't remember the name, I can never remember this name. I'm just call it a remote control device. So you want to pick up this medicine thing on the bed. So now we need to head back into the morgue and go back to where we saw Mr. Smith. But before we actually go to where Mr. Smith, we need to pick up the lethal poison that we have placed in the morgue.
Welcome, Sergeant.
Then we need to go poison the stem cells, making sure you pick it up after you poisoned it. Because for the Guardian Angel challenge, the challenge won't pop until we beat the level. So once we're here, we want to increase the medicine so this guy is all happy. And then once we have the opportunity to, so decrease the medicine, then he will feel very sad and depressed. So this is basically, we're going to make him to commit suicide. But then at the last minute we're going to save him. And that will gain us the Guardian Angel challenge. But of course it doesn't pop up until we beat the level. So this guy is going to head towards the garden, the main garden of this level. So we don't really need to follow him, right behind him that is, because we're going to take out Mr. Sodas. Of course we could have done this in contracts to make the target a lot easier to do. But what the hell, we may as well stick to the campaign, because I need to do a fiber wire. And this woman is very annoying, so she deserves this. So then we want to kill Mr. Sodas with the poison stem cell we have. So then we only need one more target to kill, and she will die by a fiber wire, so we can gain our Piano Man challenge. So now we're going to go to the exit, and well, pretty much now we're going to head towards the garden. So there's our guy. We can't do nothing else now, just follow him. Also, I'd like to point out, please make a manual save before he actually gets to the location, because if you happen to mess up, you can easily reload your save and try again.
A doctor will escort you to your checkup.
So I'll try to give you an idea when he's going to jump. He starts talking about how he's going to kill himself, like he's going to jump straight or head first, so he hits his head to destroy whatever's inside his head. And yeah, that's when you want to press it. So, but I will shut up near enough so you guys can listen to the dialogue.
This is as good a spot as any. One small step, that's all it takes. From this height, there's no return. No second, third, or fourth chances. Perhaps if I go head first, the fall will crush that cursed microchip first. A fitting end, I'd say.
Oh my. Oh, this day just gets better.
There we go, he said it. After he says it, we want to inject him with some more medicine, then he'll be all happy and la-di-da. So yeah, there's nothing else we can really do now. Just make sure he doesn't jump before we run off. Of course, you don't want to stand close to him because he will know who you are. And that won't be good. There we go. He's now going to go back to where his original location was, back in the morgue. And now we're going to head to the spa. So since we have access to every door on the level now, we can go wherever we want to. So open the door, go to his back entrance here. And now we want to increase the temperature in this sauna. So all we're doing now is just waiting. So all we're doing now is just waiting for the target. It doesn't really matter where we hide because no one will know who we are because we're dressed as a surgeon. In an area that no one cares about, really. So this will be kind of a tight window. So close the door, quickly go in and subdue her, but kill her with the fiber wire. Of course we don't need to hide her body, just kill her, drop her, walk out. And then we'll gain the Piano Man. And now all we're going to do now is go to an exit that we haven't been before, and this will be part of the Discovery Challenge. I don't see no point really adding a challenge name because these discoveries are very easy to do. Extremely easy, I should say. To be honest, I think they're pointless. Some of them anyway. And just to finish things off, just kill these guards. If you really want to, then leave the level. Well, we didn't have to kill the guards, but I just wanted to. And of course, we'll get the challenges that we got during this video. We still got one more to go, I think. Or 2 more challenges to go, sorry. So moving on to the next one. So this will be the Tech Man. We need to be dressed as a gardener. Bring the scrambler with you. We don't need that many things. Just make sure you bring the scrambler with you. And make sure you start as the gardener. Or the handyman, I should say. And you'll get a challenge called a Stroll in the Garden. That will be a discovery challenge. Like I said, pretty pointless. So we're going to climb down now. And then we're going to go into the morgue to pick up the screwdriver. I haven't yet to find another screwdriver nearby this location. The only one I actually know for sure there's one is in the morgue. So be careful of the 2 staff members here.
Let me guess. You want to know about Megatron? Oh, so it is true. The guy's had a mood-altering neurochip implanted in his brain. So how does...
Of course you want to move when they're not looking. So go for the door to the left and go for the single door to your left and turn left slightly. On the steps you'll find your screwdriver. So now we're going to head back upstairs. Back downstairs, I should say. So in this area here, there will be a video games console. And in this room, you'll see 2 guys having a dance off. At this point in the game, I couldn't really find a really good route to actually do this properly without getting seen. So at this point of keep trying, I just went in there, then ran away. Of course, I was trying to wait for him to look away from me so I can enter the room, like now. So I do it, so he doesn't see me, but then he turns around and sees me. So it doesn't really matter if they see you, just as long as you turn the game to expert and tamper with the dance mat. Once you run away and then come back, then you'll be back in a normal position. Once the guy starts dancing, he will get a shock and he will die. I would recommend you actually subduing this next guy right now, if you want to see the full dance of Agent 47, if you really want to.
Can anyone please help me? I need help here.
And then once he leaves...
What's the problem? Help! Someone's had an accident. They're in bad shape.
Well, since you're all by yourself now, you can dance. As soon as you start dancing, you'll get the tech man. Of course, if anyone sees you dance, then you will stop. So this one is quick and simple. We want to start in the undercover as the staff member. So we need to go into the garage section. So if you know where that is, that's where we're going to go. So go through this door, head directly straight. I got really confused here. Go past these two guys talking, and then you'll see the garage section just in front. I really got confused here because I don't normally come down here that much in this area. So you want to pick up the only wrench that I actually know where it is, in the garage. Go into the spa now. Also be careful of getting seen, like I did. It don't really matter if you get seen or not. Go into this door.
Access granted.
We're now going to turn the temperature up. Or, sorry, I should say stop the cold water so the guys get out. And then we need to turn this temperature gauge up in the sauna. I don't think it is required, but do it anyway. Then once you get everyone out, you want to put the fire alarm on. Once you're happy, you want to trigger the fire alarm, and then now you want to wait. Just wait somewhere outside so no one can see you. As long as you're in this area here, as soon as the fire alarm stops, most of the people will gather around in a campfire shape and sing Kumbaya. No, they don't actually, but... and you'll just get a challenge. So that is it for the feat challenges. Of course, there will be another video coming very shortly, so I'll see you guys and girls then.